girls are like,
oh, that guy, he's too stingy, he's too this, he's too that. And I'm like,
what have you given to the guy?
hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Vienna's Beauty, and if you're new to this channel, this is a channel where we talk everything beauty related, from makeup, lifestyle, hairstyle, fashion and fitness. Today on the aspect or should I say in the aspect of lifestyle, I'm gonna be targeting love. Yes, who doesn't love love? Everybody loves love, which is the reason I'm putting on red today, because red signifies love. Okay, so I'm doing this collaboration with this amazing person with no other words.
Hello everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Joy Ero. So in today's video, I'm so excited about this topic because I am going to be sharing tips on how to make your man fall deeply in love with you. And if you are coming from Vienna's Beauty's channel, there are a lot of space in my house to accommodate you. You are very welcome. Please feel comfortable, and I hope you love this family, and I hope you join my family also.
It's such a privilege for me to do this collaboration we have, because I've been admiring her at a distance, and when I came up with this topic and she said, girl, that's the perfect topic, I was like, oh, finally. Thank you so much, Joy Ero, for doing this collaboration with me. Okay guys, so you know, she already said it, we are talking about things you can do to make your man, is it your husband, is it your boyfriend, whoever he is, to fall in love deeper and deeper. A disclaimer, guys, I am not
a motivational speaker. No, I am not what they call it, psychologist or therapist or these big names that they call them. No, I am none of this. But I am married and I have applied these tips over and over again, and it's working and it keeps working. So why not share with my family members? I need to share with you guys.
Yes. And to show her some love, I want you to head over to her channel and hear her own side of the story, because we're doing this collaboration, things you can do to make your man fall deeper and deeper in love, in love with you. Yes, and she will be mentioning points I haven't mentioned on this channel, so do well to go to her channel and watch her points as well, because it's a combination of all these things that will just give the icing to the cake. Okay, yeah, without further ado, if you haven't subscribed to my own channel, please subscribe to my channel. If you're coming from Joy Ero's channel, we have so much love, we have so much redness to share in this channel, so you are very much welcome. Once again, I am Vienna's Beauty. So to quickly get into the topic of today, yeah, things you can do to make your man, I don't want to say husband, because there are some people who are yet to get to that stage of husband and wife, and you can use these tips we are sharing in these videos to just make things, to hasten up things, if you know what I mean. Yeah, so the first thing I'd like to talk about today is being an asset and not a liability. Yes, if you don't know what a liability is, so a liability simply means your presence or behavior is putting your partner at a disadvantage. Now, what do I mean by this? There are some women that when they get to know a man, like they just completely depend on the man. They want to wear all designers handbag, they want to put on all inches of human hair you can ever imagine on, and they are not working, they are just there like that, like expecting that man to give them everything, all those things, like all the fragrances. No, be an asset. An asset is someone who adds value. An asset is someone who can be creative, is someone who can think of things to make her man go forward in life. You understand? Even if you're with someone who likes to like party all the time, go for clubbing and all that, how can you be an asset? You can kind of like try to control that. It's good to have for once a while, but it shouldn't be like a regular something, like both of you just go every weekend or every day, you just go out. When do you have time to save and all that? So try to be an asset, try to order his steps in a way that will lead you to a better tomorrow. The next thing I'd like to talk about is that create an accommodative atmosphere. You understand? I don't know if you're already living with a person, or even if you are not living with a person, how can you create an accommodative atmosphere? There are some women, they can talk for Africa. See, I watched one video by Simply Josie. Please, if you haven't subscribed to Simply Josie, I'll try to leave her link in the description. She talks about such topics a lot. So she was talking about men being abused. Most at times we always talk of women being abused, but men are also abused. And in this her video, she was talking about verbal abuse, and this is one of the ways which women make their men not to feel at home, because they can use their mouth for Africa. For example, if your husband comes back late from work, how do you welcome him? You're just like, I know you went to see her, didn't you? I know. No, try to create an accommodative atmosphere. You don't know what he faced at work, you don't know the circumstances, you don't even know what made him to come back late. So even if he comes back late, at least try to give his food, just make those things that will make him feel at home, and as such he will make you his confidant. Who is a confidant? Someone whom you can confide in, someone whom you can say anything or everything to. So when somebody already feels at home with you, the person feels like you are his ride or die. There is no other way. He will just fall deeper and deeper. You know what I mean, right? Yes, he will fall deeper and deeper. The next point I'd like to talk about is that make him feel masculine. Yes, one of the ways of making him feel masculine is to make him know that he is the head. He has control. Even if at a certain point, I'm not saying that not everything he says will be right, but there is just a way that you can just accept what he's saying, like, to just for the sake of peace. And then along the line, when you show him that you're submissive, he might as well just go your way. Make him know that he has control over things. I know we are in the modern day where they say no, it has to be equal. At least when you make him feel masculine, sometimes in my videos I always joke that I'm taking it easy with the push-ups, with the exercise, because I don't want to be the man of the house. Imagine if I go all the muscles and I'm having all the six packs and all that. It's kind of intimidating. It's fun, but that's the truth. It's kind of intimidating. So you have to know your place as a woman and give the respect to the man as a man. Okay, yeah, let's get to the next point, which is appreciation. It's very, very important to be grateful for little things, grateful for just his presence. I don't mean gifts. I mean like just the fact that he is there. Now, if you have a man, don't take it for granted. Don't even do that, because the level of men and women is not equal. I know we are not comparing that in this video, but if you have someone who loves you and who is there for you, just take it as a privilege, because there's so many women out there that nobody's even asking them how, or nobody's even complimenting them, you look beautiful. So trust me, take it as a privilege if you have someone who loves you, if you have someone who has taken it to the next level, if you have someone who wants to take things to the next level, or even who is just there. It's a privilege. So always try to be grateful for little things. If he didn't give you a gift on your birthday, probably he didn't have to give you. Just be grateful for the fact that he even told you happy birthday. You understand? And one of the ways of being grateful is by actually making provision sometimes. Yeah, what was a big deal on your birthday? He didn't give you a gift. Why don't you give him a gift for being in your life on your birthday? You understand? Those are ways in which you can make him feel appreciated. You can make him feel loved and wanted. That way he will go deep and deep and deep and deep. The next point I really like to talk about, and this point is so sensitive to me, is that support your husband's dream. Or I keep saying husband because I'm married. I'm having a husband, not a boyfriend. Support your man's dream. Now, why am I mentioning this point now? I'm mentioning this point now because like 9 years back, then we were still dating. I was always complaining, oh, look at, I wanted to be this, I wanted to be a musician, I wanted to be this, but nothing is happening in my life. I'm just stagnant, I'm just this, I'm just that. So my husband asked me one day, he said, have you ever asked what I want to be in future? That statement, I can never forget it. It was 9 years, but I can never ever forget it. So since that time, I'm always like, oh, do you want to go to school this year? I'm always trying to support his dream. So try to support your husband's dream. Try to support his visions. And if he does not have any vision, try to make him get one. Okay, that's the very next point I want to talk about, which I feel is very important for us to address, is the aspect of acceptance. Now, I don't know the mere English I can use for this particular point, but acceptance is very important in any relationship. Before you meet anyone, he must have a past, and you accepting the past, accepting the present, and accepting the future, which I believe is something that every couple should talk about. Your future, what you want to be in future, where you want to see yourself in future, you understand? So when you discuss that, you have to accept it, and when you accept it, you have to work in line of what you have discussed. And particularly talking about acceptance of the past and the present, because there are some people that when they've confided in you as a partner, they'll say, okay, I love you, this is what I went through, this is what I did, these are all the nasty things I did. And in the course of an argument, you see that the person will bring it up to insult you. That is very, very bad. That is very, very bad, because once you do that, you take away trust. Once you do that, you take away that self-esteem that a person has, and you might as well just demoralize the person. If somebody can trust you enough to tell you that their deepest secret, their darkest secret, then you should be good. You should be loving enough to accept it, to just assimilate it and let it go. People are not the same. People have their weak points. People have what they are good at. I am good at some things and I'm not very good at some things. But guess what? My partner has to accept me the way I am, and that's what you should do if you want someone to fall deeper and deeper in love with you. Do you get? Yeah, before I got married, I told my husband, this is how I am. Oh, you know, you can live with me fine and good. And yes, he accepted. And you know, like, I didn't say it from the beginning, but I've been married now for over 8 years. Yeah, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Yeah, so I know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the experience. I know you guys never hear me talk about such topics, but worry not, we are coming. Yes, so acceptance. If he confides in you, don't be bringing it up in arguments. And no women can talk for Africa. Yes, I didn't want to take this as a point. I don't know if Joy Ero already talked about this, but be more of a listener. When you listen, you assimilate. And it's not even all the time that you need to talk. It's not all the time that you need to talk. Just going back to the other point I talked about of being accommodative, make your home, make your house a home, make your presence an accommodative area. Because if you keep you talk all the time, no. And one of the I want to emphasize on this particular point, sorry guys, I'm going, but one of the ways of being accommodative is by respecting his privacy. Is actually the next point. Yes, respect his privacy. I know some women and they can investigate. I don't even know why they didn't go for investigation school. They can investigate for the whole world. I have a friend, she's in the UK, probably she watched this video. She told me that, Vivian, how do you do it? See, I check his everything. I check his messages, WhatsApp, all his social media platforms. If he's chatting with somebody that she does not like, she will delete and block. She will not only delete the number, because obviously the person will try to reach him back. She will delete and she will block the number. If he sends money to someone without her knowledge, she will attack him. She does all that. Like, any friend that, even if it's a male, he's just discussing with the husband and he's trying to say something against her, or 1 or 2 things that she has to adjust about, she just blocks you. No, you don't have to. Why are you even stressing? Why Take that time, invest it in something that will make you better. Girl, I don't even have that time. That's time I should use to like reply my YouTube messages. That's time I should use to edit my videos. That's time I should use to take care of my kids. I should go and be looking over the phone, looking over the social media. No. Once a man knows that you don't trust him, yeah, it just limits the flow of the love. You understand? It limits the flow of the love. So just, I'm not saying that you should be dumb or you should be stupid, but girl, don't be an investigator. Invest that time in something else. Just prove to him that you love him, and trust me, he will love you and trust you and fall deeper and deeper. Yes, the next point I would like to talk, which is actually the last point of today, because I don't want to make this video very long, is be his believer. Be his believer. I know when I was discussing with Joy Ero, she talked of being his number one fan. Yeah, you can be his number one fan by being his believer. Like, believe in his future, believe in what he is doing. Like, even if he's not having aspirations, like I said before, be that person to push him for a better tomorrow. Be economical, be creative, try to do something that try to also bring something to the table. I know not all men love their women to work. Some men don't like their women to work. But as a woman, I think there are basic things that you need to know as well. Basic things such as breeding. You might have girl children. I have 2 girls. Imagine if I could not breed, and imagine if during the quarantine no salons were open. Imagine how my girls' hair would have been looking like. So basic things like cooking. You should, no matter how rich you are, no matter how much money you have, it's always very sexy sometimes if you can do some special delicacies for your man. Trust me, it just makes him love you more and more, deeper and deeper. Yes, be his number one believer. Believe in his dream, support him in his dream. Be a go-getter. Be a go-getter in a positive way. And I believe that if you put these tips and all the tips you'll get from Joy Ero's channel, trust me, girl, you will take your relationship to the next level. Yes, guys, yes. Thank you so much for following with me till this level. Head over to Joy Ero's channel, subscribe to her, and tell her you are part of the beauty team. Yes, my beauties, we are here to share love. We have more than enough love to share. So just head over to her channel, subscribe to her, and tell her you're from Vienna's Beauty channel. Let me know your points down below. This video, our videos could not cover all the points because we are trying to make this, you know, when a video is so long it becomes so boring, so if we were limiting the point. But whatever, let's know your thoughts. Let's know if the rest of the points we didn't mention in this video is what you have in mind. So go ahead and link it down below. Do what, like, share this video with everyone, not only women. Yeah, a man can come across this video and he want his girlfriend to watch it. So guys, please share this video with all your friends. And yep, I know respect is a vital thing when it comes to relationship. And yes, it's very important to respect your man. Thank you. I love you. I'm gonna see you in my next video. For now, let me go ahead and feel love and make him fall deeper.